Okay, I'm the Bug Whisperer, and this is Nathan Wolf.
Hello.
And we are going to be talking about Mars. So basically what I did was I coded it in with using some code, and then I showed you around the place. We are going to be looking at what Nathan Wolf here did.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to bring the world to life and make it like realistic, right? Like what would be the experience on Mars?
I mean, you'd probably need some oxygen to live,
Definitely.
or like a space helmet or something.
Definitely.
There's normally probably going to be meteors, and you might need a dome of some sort to keep
All right.
there.
Leave something to the mystery of it. But of course, first thing you have to actually get there, right?
Yes.
So we got this cool rocket. I will link to the schematic, or it's actually a world, but I think I found this on I want to say Planet Minecraft, but I'll get the link, put it in the description. It's a really cool build of the Starship, aka the big Falcon rocket that is hopefully going to take people to Mars one day. But in Minecraft land, that day is today. So we've set it up so that there's this little NPC guy that you talk to, and then when you're ready, you interact with him, and then we get to go in the cockpit of this rocket.
You can even go down here. There's a bit more exterior.
I'll let you handle that. I'm going to stay up here, see the view.
Ooh, you can see the view very well from down here.
Yep. Well, we blasted off.
And we're in space now, flying through space.
Well on our way.
Pretty stars.
Very pretty.
Oh, look, a constellation of some sort. We seem to be landing.
It's a bit of a rough landing. Seatbelts.
Hello, Billy.
Hello. Hey, we made it.
Mars!
Made it to Mars. So on Mars we have a rocket to get back when you're ready to go.
Yes, there's
and we've also made this cool dome out of an area that we've started to colonize, but not really. It's pretty empty.
Pretty empty, yeah.
So we have this low gravity effect while you're here. It's basically jump boost and slow falling, but it's kind of fun. It gives you this feeling of slightly low gravity. You also notice the dust particles in the sky. We used a world configuration to make this a nether world.
So it's basically set in a Crimson Forest biome.
Yes. Which I didn't know this, but also means you can't grow crops.
Yeah, we just recently figured that out.
Yeah, it's real weird. Nothing will grow here. It's like unplantable.
Ungrowable.
Yes, but funguses? Fungi are good.
Fungi.
They're good to go.
And the roots here.
So let's show the other cool thing. Where's the door? It's up here, I think.
Up there somewhere.
Oh, I think I just saw a meteor.
Yeah, I saw one earlier.
Broomsticks. No broomsticks on Mars.
Yes, sir.
Get a rover or something. We don't have a rover.
Yeah, we don't.
All right, I'm gonna demo this. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Right here. Oh, cool. So we have meteor strikes, as you can see, just randomly happen and kind of scary. You also might notice my air supply down there is running out.
Oh.
But I think if I stand right here where there's no air, and then I'll run out and I will die. Yeah, this little guy, you can buy space helmets.
Space helmet.
I don't have enough money, so I can't buy that. You got a space helmet. So if you have a space helmet on, you're safe out here. If you don't, your air supply runs out.
I keep getting hit by comets.
You gotta watch out for those.
Didn't think it'd be that common. I don't know. I have nothing.
So most of this stuff is done with Magic's kind of relatively new world modification stuff that it can do. So we've got the meteors are in place of mob spawns. So every time a mob tries to spawn here, we prevent it because there's no life on Mars that we know of yet. And then they have a chance of being replaced with a meteor strike. So that's kind of how those are happening. We have some automata that are handling the air supply. So you can see we can breathe fine in here.
Yep.
If you go outside, then you start to lose your air and you can't breathe.
You can see
supposedly, but there's I'm not actually. There
I'm dying.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of air right outside the dome, I think. Get me in. Oh yeah, I'm about to. I gotta get inside. So that works by there's a global automata that's constantly checking to see if you're in breathable air, and if you're not, it takes your air away and it starts to hurt you. And then we also have these things, which are placeable automata, and this is actually an air pump. And you can mgive air pump, and it's a thing you can place that pumps out air into an enclosed space. Now, if it's not enclosed, let's try this. I don't have a replacement block for that, so that's going to be...
I have restart.
You can see that it breaches the dome, all the air gets sucked out, we start to die, there's alarms, it's bad.
And it's very laggy.
It's, yeah, maybe too
especially
much
with
particles.
the particles.
I don't have any
Particles.
blocks at all.
I have a piece of dirt.
There we go. So you gotta seal that back up, and then it'll fill back up with air. The alarms will eventually turn off, and everything's.
But the rain won't stop.
Again.
Ow! Why am I on fire? I'm literally on fire. Why am I on fire?
I don't know. There's not really any fire here. That's pretty weird.
Very weird.
So I'm actually going to include the configurations for all this Mars stuff in the next version of Magic as a built-in example. It's definitely going to take a little bit of work to get all set up the way you've seen it here, but if you want to give it a try, you can do /mconfig example add Mars. That will add in the Mars example. You'll see whenever you add an example, you get these instructions kind of telling you about it. And in this case, it will have a link that'll take you to the plugin for the world generator that'll have some instructions on how to get that set up. Once you have that all, the world generator added, you can do, and you will need to restart your server for that. So this is not a realistic example, but you can do cast phase, target world, Mars, and that will take you to Mars. And the first thing you're going to want to do here is set up the atmosphere. So that's mauto for our Magic's built-in automata, which are things that kind of go in the world and cast a spell usually, or they can be spawners or any number of things. You can see the meteor showers are automatic. Those are actually based on mob spawns, so they'll happen without you having to do anything else other than add the config. But the atmosphere and stuff is an automaton, and you need to add it, and it's called Mars. Say mauto add Mars, and once that's on there, that's going to be what gives you the jump boost and the slow falling, and also the dying, as you can see now that I die. You can do space helmet for the space helmet, so let's mgive space helmet. And that's the thing that lets you survive. And then there's a couple other spells, like if you do cast to Mars, and there's to Earth. These are the things that will kind of take you on the rocket ship, but you kind of have to set up some warps to go with that, and it's a little too much probably for me to go over here, but maybe I'll try to write up a detailed tutorial for those of you interested in setting up Mars on your own server.